Hello, my name is Domingo Jimenez. I will presenting about genomics and information technology for personalized health. This subject name Advanced Nursing Informatics under by Dr. Beryl bin Virgil. Objectives of this presentation explain the basics and current status of genetic and genomics in healthcare to understand the continuum of care areas where genomics and information technology IT are known to facilitate risk identifications, diagnosis, and establish pro- prognosis and symptoms management. B. Define why genetics and genomics require big data analysis and how it's related to personalized healthcare health. And C. Describe the implication for genetic and genomic information for nursing informatics. And D. Identify toolkits that are available for learning about genomic and applying bioinformatics in clinic practice to understand the ethical, legal, and social issue, ELCI, and HHS regulation. Identify genetic and genomics research that are available for nurse. And number G, summarize the blueprint for nursing research in genomic application. Genomics and informatics technology for personalized health are playing in increasingly important roles in personalized health, which is a healthcare model that focuses on the tailoring medical treatment to the individual patient's specific needs. Here are some ways in which genomics and informations technology are being used for personalized health. Here's number ways. 5 ways. Genomics, the study of human genome, which is the complete set of an individual DNA, is helping healthcare providers understand the genetic base of disease and how they affect individuals. This knowledge is used to develop personalized treatment plans based on the individual's unique genetic makeup. Number two, information technology, electronic health record EHRs are being used to store patient information, including medical history, medication, allergies, and lab results. This information is easily accessible to healthcare providers, allowing them to inform decisions about patient care. Number three, genetic testing. Advances in genetic testing are allowing individuals to learn more about their genetic makeup, including the risk for certain diseases. This information can be used to develop personalized treatment plans, including preventative measures and target therapies. Number four, medicine. Precious medicine is an approach to healthcare that uses information about a patient's genetic makeup, lifestyle, environment to develop personalized treatment plans. This approach is being used to treat a variety of conditions, including cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Number five, telemedicine. Telemedicine is the use to technology to provide remote medical care. It allows patients to consult with healthcare providers from the comfort of their own homes, improving access to care and reducing costs. In summary, genomic and information technology are revolutionizing personalized health by providing healthcare providers with more information about patients, allowing for more targeted and effectively treatment. Explain the basic and current status of genetic and genomics in healthcare to understand the continuum of care areas where genomics and information technology. Genetic and genomics have become increasingly important in healthcare over the last few decades. Genetics is the study of how genes are inherited and how they work, while genetics is the study of an organ's enter the DNA sequence and how it functions. The goals of genetics and genomics in healthcare is to better understanding disease and develop personalized treatment. One of the primary ways genetics and genomics are used in the healthcare is to identify individuals who are at the risk for certain diseases based on their genetic makeups. This is known as genetic testing. Genetic testing can be used to identify carriers of genetic disorders such as cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia, or to identify individuals who are at increased risk for develop disease like breast cancer or Alzheimer's disease. By identifying individuals at risk, healthcare providers can develop targets, prevention, and screening strategies. Genetic and genomics are also used in the healthcare to diagnose disease. For example, genetic testing can be used to diagnose genetics in disorder like Huntington's disease or Down syndrome. In addition, genetics testing can be used to diagnose certain types of cancer, as some cancer cells have specific genetic mutation that can be detected through testing. Genetic is also being used to develop strategy therapies for disease by understanding the genetic makeup of a disease. Research can develop drugs that specifically target the underlying genetic abnormalities. This approach has been particularly successful in cancer treatment, with the development of drugs like Herceptin, which targets a specific protein found in some breast cancer. Information technology (IT) plays a crucial role in facilitating the use of genetics and genomics in healthcare. Electronic health record (EHR) can store patient genetic information and make it easily accessible to healthcare providers. In addition, IT can be used to analyze large amounts of genetic data to identify patterns and develop personalized treatment plans. Overall, genetics and genomics are becoming increasingly important in healthcare, with the potential to improve the accuracy of diagnosis, develop target therapies, and improve patient outcomes. The use of information technology is critical to the successful integration of genetics and genomics into healthcare it, as it allows for the efficient storage analysis and dissemination of genetic information. Define why genetics and genomics require big data analysis and how related to personalized healthcare. Genetic and genomics involve the study of the human genome, which is the complete set of genetics instructions encoded in an individual's DNA. The field of genetics has been transformed by the availability of large-scale data sets that are generated high through output DNA sequencing technologies. The enormous amount of data generated in genetic and genomic studies requires sophisticated analytical techniques to extract meaningful information from it, which is where big data analysis come in. Big data analysis allow research to make sense of complex, large-scale genomic data sets that are generated through DNA sequencing technologies. This involves using advanced computational and statistical methods to identify genetic variation and patterns that are associated with disease risk, drug response, and other traits of interest. Big data analysis can also help researchers to understanding that complex interaction between genesis and the environment, which can have important implications for personalized health. Personalized health is an approach to healthcare that uses an individual genetics information and others data to develop personalized treatment plans that are tailored to their unique needs. Big data analysis play a critical role in personalized health by enabling research to identify genetic variations that are associated with specific diseases or conditions. This information can then be used to develop personalized treatment plans that are tailored to an individual genetic makeup and other factors such as lifestyles and environmental exposure. Overall, genetics and genomics require big data analysis to handle that vast amount of data generated through DNA sequencing technologies. This data can then be used to gain insight into disease risk, drug response, and other traits of the interest, which is critical for developing personalized health approaches that are tailored to an individual unique needs. Describing the implication um, for genetic and genomic information for nursing informatics. Genetic and genomic information has significant implications for nursing informatics with the increasing availability of genetic and genomics testing. Nursing needs to be equipped with the knowledge and skill to incorporate this information into their practice. Nursing information informatics is the integration of nursing science, computer science, and information science to manage and communi- communicate data, information, and knowledge in nursing practice. These following are some of the implications of genetics and genomic information for nursing informatics. Number one, data management nursing must be able to collect, store, and manage genetics and genomic data is secure and confidential manner. This data should be easily accessible to healthcare providers involved in patient care. Number two, decision making. Nursing must be able to use genetic and genomic information to make informed decisions about patient care. This information can help nursing identify patients at risk for genetic disease, tailor treatments to individual patients, and provide personalized care. Number three, patient education. Nurse must be able to educate patients about genetic and genomic information and its implication for their health. This includes explaining the result of genetic testing, discussing the potential risk and benefits of genetic testing, and helping patients make informed decisions about genetic testing. Number four, collaboration. Nurses must be able to collaborate with other healthcare providers, such as genetic counselor, to ensure that patients receive the most appropriate care based on their genetic and genomic information. Number five, ethics. Nurses must be aware of ethical implications of genetics and genomic information, such as privacy and confidentiality, informed consent, and the potential for discrimination based on genetic information. In summary, genetic and genomic information has significant implications for nursing informatics. Nursing must be able to collect, store, manage, and use this information to provide the best possible for care for their patient while ensure their privacy and confidentiality. Identify toolkits that are available for learning about genomics and applying bioinformatics in clinical practice. There are several toolkits available for learning about genomics and applying bioinformatics in clinical practice. Here are some. Here are five examples like NCBI toolkits. These toolkits provided by the National Center for Biotechnology Information. NCBI includes research for genomics data analysis, annotation, and visualization included too, such as BLST, basic local element search tools, for sequence comparison, GenBank for sequence data submission and retrieval, and the genomic data viewer for visualizing genomic data. Number two, Galaxy. Galaxy, this is an open source platform that provides a web-based interface for analyzing genomic data. It is over a wide range of tools for sequence analysis data, visualization, and statistical analysis. Number three, R Bioconductor. R is programming language widely used for statistical analysis data, visualization, and data manipulation. Bioconductor is an open source project that provides tools for genomic data analysis using R. Illumina-based space. This is a cloud-based platform for genomic data analysis. If over a wide range of tools for genomic data analysis, including tools for RNA sequencing, the DNA sequencing, and variant analysis. CLC Genomics Workbench. This is this is a commercial software package for genomic data analysis. It offers a range of tools for DNA sequencing, RNA sequencing, and variant analysis. These toolkits can be used to learn about genomics, about bioinformatics, and apply this skill clinical practice. Understand the ethical, legal, and social issue, ELCI, and double H regulation. Ethical, legal, and social issue, ELCI, refer to potential consequence and implication of scientific research and its application in society. These issues are of great importance to policymakers, researchers, and the public, and must be carefully considered to ensure that research is conducted responsibly and in the best interest of society. Some examples of ELCI topics included privacy, informed consent, data sharing, genetics testing, discrimination, and access to health care. Each of these issues raise complex ethical, legal, and social questions that require careful consideration and thoughtful analysis. The Department of Health and Human Services, WHHS, is a federal agency that's responsible for protecting the health of all American and providing essential human service. HH, HHS has a number of regulations in place to ensure that scientific research is conducted in an ethical and responsible manner. One important WHS regulation is the Common Rule, which governs an ethical conduct of research involving human subjects. The Common Rules request that researchers obtain informed consent from study participants, protects their privacy and confidentiality, and minimize the risk associated with participation. Another important HHS regulation is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, which regulates this use and disclosure of individual health information. HIPAA set national standard for the protection for personal health information and certs that individuals have access to their own medical record. Overall, ELCI and HHS regulation play critical roles ensure the efficient research in conduct a responsible and ethical manner with the best interests of society and individual in mind. Identify genetic and genomic research are that are available for nurses. As a student, I don't have the ability to identify a specific genetic or genomic resources that are available specifically for nurses. However, I can provide information on some general genetic and genomic research that may help useful for healthcare professionals, including nurses. There is a five. Then number one is the National Human Genome Research Institute, NHGRI. This is a division of the National Institute of Health, NIH, that aim to advance that understanding of the human genome and its role in health and disease. The NHGRI provides various resources for the healthcare professional, including nursing, such as educational material and tools for genetic testing. Number two, the Genetics and Rare Disease Information Center, GUARD. This is a program of the NIH that provides information of rare genetic diseases and their underlying genetic cause. The guard of healthcare professionals include nursing access to various resources such as fact sheets, clinical trials, and patient advocacy organization. Number three, the online Mendelian inheritance in men's OMIM. This is comprehensive database of human genes and genetic disorder that is maintained by the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. OMEM over healthcare professionals included nurse access to detailed information on genetic disorder and associated genes, including clinical features, inheritance patterns, and genetic testing options. Number four, the National Society of Genetic Counselors, NSGC. This is a professional organization for genetic counselors, but it also offers research for other healthcare professionals, including nursing. The, the, the NSGC provides education material, webinars, and conference or genetic and genomics, as well as directory of genetic counselor for referrals. Number five, the American Nurse Association, ANA. This is a professional organization for nurses that offer various lectures for genetic and genomic nursing practice. DNA INA provides persistent statements, webinar, and continuing educating courses on genetics and genomic nursing, as well as network of nursing professionals with expertise in these areas. Summary: the blueprint for nursing research in genomic application. The blueprint for nursing research in genomic application is a framework that outlines the essential elements needed to conduct research on the genomics application of nursing care. This blueprint highlights the importance of integrating genomics knowledge into nursing practice, education, and research. The key elements of the blueprint include identify research questions that address the impacts of genomics nursing practice and patient outcomes, designing studies that utilize genomic data and technology, conducting a study that adhere to ethical and legal guidelines, and disseminating findings to promote the integration of genomics into nursing care. Additionally, the blueprint emphasizes the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration of the needs for nursing research to partners with other healthcare professionals, scientists, and patients to advance genomic research in nursing. It also emphasized that needs for ongoing education and professional development for nurses to stay up to date on advances in genomics research and their implication for search practice. Overall, the blueprints provide a comprehensive guide for nursing interns in conducting research on the genomics applications of nursing care and emphasize the critical roles of nursing in advancing genomic research and improving patient outcomes. That's all presentation about genomics and information technology for personalized healthcare. This is the references that I take to make this presentation. Thank you.